Kane, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash, Yahweh, who the word inly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the word inly calls Jesus. Want to give it up honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who are telling me this truth. Want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teaches truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, when the video's edifying, Lord, when Akim get some from this video. Quick video. Just in transit real quick, the spirit had hit me. I was watching a video on my way to run a couple errands of these people, right, talking about the third temple being built and this and that, and it's going to be a problem because where they want to build the third temple at is where the Muslims have their temple at, whatever, right? And what it is these people, because we understand what the third temple is, right? Us that are in this truth, right? But these people in the world, they don't have any regard to the so-called black man, so-called Native American man, so-called Latino man and woman as being the people or being the true Israelites of the Bible. They think that we're just we are just like we just exist. Like we came out of nowhere. We were created on boats, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the motherfucking ocean, and came over here to build up America, and and that's what we're known for. And now we're known for, outside of slavery, now we're known for, being athletic or being, talented when it comes to music, or being in movies, or being great actors, and just being great entertainers, right? Being talented entertainers, right? Court jesters, right? They don't even have a thought that we are or that we might be the people that the Bible's talking about as far as the lost children of the tribe of Israel, the scattered, the lost sheep of the house of Israel, right? They don't even consider that we might be those people, right? And that shows you how the world looks at us, right? They don't give they don't give a flying fuck about the true biblical Israelites. They don't care, man, right? They don't care about the so-called black man, Native American man, Latino man, and woman. They don't care, right? Because we're looked at as spoils of war, right? Think about this, right? If they were to conquer, let's put it in these terms, right? If America was to be conquered by a different nation, let's say we're in war times, right? So-called black man, so-called Native American man, Latino man and woman, we would be considered spoils of war, right? Whoever conquers America gets these niggas as slaves, and these niggas gonna build up the new civilization. These niggas gonna build up the infrastructure, right? We're gonna be able to use these niggas as slaves. We as soon as one of them rise up to becoming, or to rise up to the understanding, or to know that they are somebody more than what we're telling them they are, we either gonna kill them or we gonna offer them a deal, right? Has been the tactic of our enemy the whole time, and so much so to where the everyday people that's not even a thought that it might go through their head, but they don't even entertain the thought. Like, nah, ain't no way. These are niggers. These are spics. These are fucking savages, right? That's all, and then that's how ignorant the American people is. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. Your ignorance is going to lead you into damnation. Your ignorance is going to lead you into that fire, to the said perils, right? Here it is. You people really think that the Lord is white. Like, you really think that all the evil the so-called white man did in the world, and you think the Lord is white. So-called white. Kind of slacky, man. I got interrupted by a call, but anyway, right? These people don't even consider that we are the people. You know what I'm saying? But you want to come So you're gonna have a rude awakening. You're gonna come to find out that we are the people. Right here it is that, and really what it show you was that, well, they don't feel bad about what the fuck happened. They don't care. They laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about our genocide. They don't care about us being in the captivity. They think it's just coincidence, or we were just, monkeys in trees that, that the only reason why we got civilization is because of so-called white man. That's what these people think. Especially the average American. That's what they think. But they start their history at the Renaissance period. They don't go before that. They don't understand or want to even understand or even know that the very people who you guys hate, right, are not only are we the children of Israel, but we showed Esau how to be civil. You know what I'm saying? We showed y'all how to be civil, man. Our influence went throughout the earth. You got those Ishmaelites. Where you think they get some of their culture from? Women being wrapped up and all that come from us, right? Women being the head wraps and this and that and multiple wives and all that, man, that come from us, right? But we've been dead. Our scriptures say, no family underneath the earth has been done like the children of Israel, or have been done like Jerusalem, and that's true. And the reason why we got dead so bad is because we went off, right? The law was given unto us. And if we were to keep it, we were going to be blessed. If we wasn't going to keep it, we were going to come down very low, and the other nations would come up very high. And that's exactly what happened. And these motherfuckers that came up so high to where they don't even regard, they don't even think, they really sitting here thinking that, those Amalekites over there, and they're not calling them Amalekites, but I'm going to say Amalek for the sake of the video. Right, all those Amalekites over there are the real people, and they got to go against the Ishmaelites, and they've been at war ever since. No, that ain't the case. They both some heathen. They both will be in subjection. But the difference between Esau is that Esau is going to be obliterated. Okay, he's going to be obliterated. That's why when you go to Obadiah, it said there should be no more remaining of the house of Esau. Right? Edomites are still around to this day. Right? They did a bad job to us, but a good job to y'all by trying to hide their identity, putting that covering cast. But the truth, right, is what's uncovering the covering cast. Right? It's putting, paint where it ain't. Like, no, you guys are Amalek. You know what I'm saying? Ishmael, you guys, Middle Easterns, right? Ammon, them Japanese, Moab, Chinese, right? So on and so forth. Right? Elam and the Indians, them dot and our feather, right? And we are the true biblical Israelites from the tribe of Judah all the way down to Gad. Period. Contrary to popular belief, but it was just mind-boggling. It was just mind-boggling because I'm sitting here listening to the video, and I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers really don't even consider that we are those people. They don't even they just go over their head like a new era. Like, these motherfuckers do not even consider, like, man, we ain't, what? Y'all the Israelites, man. What? You guys are no people. You guys were made in the back of a slave ship. You know what I mean? You guys, or if some of them think a little deeper, well, we got you guys from Africa and your own people sold you into slavery. Let's see if that was true, right? Let's say if you had Jake selling Jake into slavery, right? That doesn't, because for the most part, it was him, right? Making deals with you other nations, right? Since when the fuck have y'all made deals with Israelites? And everybody benefited. Y'all made deals with him, man. And you might have had some Jake, what I'm saying, that was scattered in through him, and that have, had their hand in putting Jake but in captivity. But for the most part, it was Ham selling us into captivity, right? So you guys like to say, well, your people sold your own people, so that makes us. You say it like you're guiltless. You say it like it covers, the derby dose, like it covers the motherfuckers. Like, look up what that means, right? Since you profanity, you guys use profanity. Listen, man. First of all, the English language, words mean things, man. But this is a cursed language. Like, this language are all kind of snares and all kind of devilish things in it, and all kind of, what I'm saying? This is the language where you can say one word and mean a bunch of different things. Like, this what I mean to say is this language is nothing. It ministers nothing but confusion, right? But you people get so caught up on what we say and how we say it, and not what we're saying, right? You people get so caught up. Well, my bad. I should say you guys get so caught up on how we're saying it and not what we're saying. It's because we put a so-called cuss word, right, in a sentence that you guys just get stuck on a cuss word because you're stuck on the traditions of men. Listen, one of the things that break when you come into this truth is the traditions of men, right? He cussing. But did you hear what he said, though? Did you hear that breakdown of the missiles? Did you hear the breakdown of the 12 tribes? Did you hear the breakdown of the table of nations? Did you hear the breakdown of the CHIP? Did you hear the breakdown of this modern day Babylon being destroyed? Do you know what the modern day Babylon is? Right? Because you're so hung up and caught up on what you think is a curse word, man. In the elder. Yeah, man, don't get so caught up on how we say, but pay more attention on what we say, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not a hate group. We're not none of that. We teach and preach the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Right? We ain't did nothing violent or going to do anything violent to anybody. It's going to come a time where fishers should become hunters. That's what the scriptures say, but that's just the truth in the scriptures. So if you got a problem with that, you got a problem with the Bible. Your problem is not with us. You got a problem with the Lord. We're messengers, man. But y'all gonna see it how y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna frame it how y'all gonna frame it. Y'all gonna say what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. At the end of the day, we understand prophecy, we get it. But at the end of the day, the only one you're gonna have to answer to is the one that's gonna defend us, and that's Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. That's what y'all don't understand. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do in that time? What are you going to do on that day? What are you going to do when that's at your front door? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do then? Right? Because when the Lord come back, ain't nothing, it's going to be curtains. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over with. That's why we're doing our best to get ourselves right before that day come. Because when that day come, we going to see who laughing. We going to see who talking shit. We going to see who running their mouth. We going to see who prideful. We going to see who say they don't believe. We're going to see them atheists. We're going to see these proud motherfuckers running their mouth. We're going to see these proud women who thought it was a curse to be a woman and wanted to compete with a man. We're going to see you effeminate niggas. Everything going to be exposed. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. At the end of the day, our job and our duty is to fear and serve the Lord. That's what it is, and that's what we're going to do. You know what I mean? And y'all could package it up how y'all going to package it up, but I'm here to tell you, I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying, man? Look, what we say is in the Bible. We break it down. There's countless videos of us breaking the scriptures down. There's countless videos of us, putting paint where it ain't, so to speak. Right? And y'all got a problem with that. And y'all want to label us T groups and, hate groups and extremists and all that shit. Man, listen, let me tell you something. We love our people. Us teaching our people the truth is a form of love. We hate the actions that our people do. We hate the wickedness of our people. We hate the lewdness of our people. So if you ever heard a brother say, "Oh, I can't stand you niggas," or "I hate you niggas," he talking about what brothers, what niggas do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to learn how to, decipher things. He talking about what these niggas do. We talking about what these niggas do. Because if Jake was right, we wouldn't hate Jake. If Jake was righteous, we wouldn't hate Jake. We got Jake. I'm a Jake. I teach and preach with Jake. You know what I'm saying? No, we hate the actions that our people do. We hate the fact that you niggas run and kill each other. We hate the fact that you niggas gangbang. We hate the fact that you niggas sell drugs to each other. We hate the fact that you niggas want to be, a part of the so-called white man society so bad that you're willing to surpass them when it come to evil. We hate the fact that you motherfuckers love evil more than good. That's what we hate. So when we say, man, well, we hate you, we talking about the actions, the thing. We talking about the actions that our people do, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna frame it how y'all gonna frame it. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. At the end of the day, we got a job to do. We got to teach and preach His word. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, at the end of the day, we have a power we got to serve. The Father name is Yahweh. The Son name is Yahweh Shai, and that's what it is. So with that, man, long videos edify, lonely I can got something from this video. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakadash. On to the next. Shalom.